Good morning, all. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update. And this update is for Wednesday, October 4th, 2023, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. Amazing what a night's sleep will do for you. You know, I had that COVID shot Monday. It definitely put me down. I feel like $1 million today, though. So just a reaction to it. Don't know what that means, but they tell you that can happen. And I know you're going to write and say, oh, you shouldn't get it. I want to get these, all right? I like vaccines. When we take a look at what is going on, stock market, a relief rally today. Dollar down a little bit, as you can see at this point. Most currencies getting a bounce. You know, nobody's talking about where the 2-10-year is. And I just looked at it. It's around 35, 40 points, trading in there. And when you take a look at where the 10-year note is, you know, that market was up to 478 yesterday. In normal markets, the 10 years a bit higher than Fed fund rate. So we still have room to go. I am beginning to join the camp now where I don't think the Fed is going to have to make any other moves. And why? Because the marketplace is doing the Fed's job for it. And what do they accomplish by going up another quarter point, when every day we're now talking about, hey, is the U.S. going to go into a recession, a hard landing, because interest rates are marching up so fast? We saw a possible impact of that today in one piece of news. We'll get to it and then we'll come back over here. Not here. The mortgage market numbers, well, they're down 6%, 5.7 and 6.6. That's bad. But, you know, you're nearly 8% mortgage rates, fixed rate, 30-year. You're sitting here in ADP, though. You came in with an 89,000. That's way under the 150 estimate. Now, keep in the back of your mind that ADP numbers are all over the board. They're the private sector. The database they look at is substantially different than the jobs report number that looks at the U.S., including government employees. This, I think I heard them say, it's about a 10 million base that you look at. But the point is, it's a low number, and we're going to see what the government report says this week, and I'll talk about that later. S&P Global Group, their final September, and the word is final September PMI, comes out at 845. The index was 50.2, just expansionary by a bit in the last report, and that was the prelim. ISM data comes out today, and they're going to release today at 9 o'clock, and they're seen at 53.6 compared to 54.6 last time. Factory orders come out at 9 o'clock. We get the EIA oil report, and in oil, Saudi Arabia and Russia have both decided that they're going to keep their supply cuts in place until December. The announcement came just before the ministers are now meeting, actually, and expectations were that no change would be made. The market, though, that's getting hit has been heating oil, if you've been watching that. And you got to ask yourself why. Well, part of it might be that Russia is going to release the ban on diesel that it had. That could be part that's weighing on the market. You can see it's down 10 cents. And I'll tell you, a market you want to turn attention to is natural gas. I'm doing a write-up in my full research today. The exports in it are on fire. Yeah, on fire. Where do you see where we're at compared to where we used to be? And the base action that it's trying to do, you got to pay attention to that. It is trying to base out. Cotton's been going nowhere since early September, not October, since early September, hanging at its 18-day average of closes. The metal markets, you know, gold could easily get under the 1,800 level here. Would not surprise me. All you need is another lift in interest rates. And in the dollar, I think that the market wants to go somewhere between this 106.24 and 106.10 area today, looking for support. Up a little more in the euro, and I think you run into some willing sellers in the market. So is today a relief rally day? Yes. Is it going to have big legs? I seriously doubt it. Is the market a selling opportunity? I won't answer that. That's what you go to my morning subscriber video to get. And in that subscriber video and the other goodies that we offer you, and there's plenty of them, you get my written updates. You always hear me talk about that. I've already written half my market report. Got up this morning early, got everything done, and at 11:30 to 12, I publish it. But look at all the different things you can get. One of the things that I recommend you all do is get QT price quotes. Let me explain what they are, because you're not going to see them anywhere else. They're unique to us. system that Linn developed many, many years ago. At first, I thought it was hocus pocus until I started using it. And in the past decade, I've become a believer that, yes, it really does call zones that the market may go to once, keyword in quotes, once the market sets up the near-term trends. So once it sets up, I'm assuming you are too, where might that market go? They developed a tool that I love it, all right? It's easy to work with. We can even teach people how to do it. But how do you get all these free offerings? My newsletters, morning subscriber videos, some of the courses we have. Well, you just move your cursor up here. You'll see an icon, give it a click. Or go to iraepstein.com, free offers. Couldn't be simpler. Got it? iraepstein.com, free offers. Sign up for what you want, and away you go. I'm Ira. I'll see you at the end of the day with the market wrap-up. You take care.